Hey guys, it's Libby, and welcome to a video that I have totally ripped off from Olive at A Book Olive. Lovingly ripped off this video idea. A couple years ago, she made a video that is a pronunciation guide for Russian authors. I found this incredibly helpful, so I thought I would do a French version because I know that French has a reputation for being very difficult to pronounce. A note on that, French is actually more standardized in terms of pronunciation than English. It's just you have to look at it from a syllable level instead of a letter level. I'm not a native French speaker, but I have studied French for about 15 years. I majored in French in university, and I did a study abroad program in Montpellier, where my host family told me that I spoke French with no accent, including a French one, which I guess means I speak French like a robot. So I have compiled a list of the French authors that you are most likely to encounter. I'm going to say each of their names 3 times. First time, I will say it like a French person would say it at the normal speed. Then I will say it slowly, and then I will give you the standard or most widely accepted anglicization of their name, so that you don't have to suddenly say Victor Hugo in the middle of a sentence, which is otherwise in English. In some cases, I will also pronounce the titles of their novels, if their novels are generally published with a French title, either because it's a proper noun or because there's no good way to translate Les Miserables into English. These are in a rough chronological order, rough because some of them lived at the same time and I wasn't going to go like cross-reference, birth dates and date of first publication and what counts as a publication, whatever. I will also have a list of timestamps in the description if you are looking for someone specific. And just a quick note regarding the first couple of authors in this list, they were writing in Old or Middle French, which had a different pronunciation system than Modern French. I'm going to give you the Modern French pronunciations of their names because I'm not very good at pronouncing Old and Middle French. So let's get into it. Chrétien de Troyes. Chrétien de Troyes. Chrétien de Troyes. Marie de France. Marie de France. Marie de France, or Marie de France, I guess, but that sounds ugly. François Rabelais. François Rabelais. François Rabelais, or François Rabelais. Molière. 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 Jean Racine. Jean Racine. Jean Racine or Jean Racine. Pierre Corneille. Pierre Corneille. Pierre Corneille. Charles Perrault. Charles Perrault. Charles Perrault or Charles Perrault. Abbé Prévost or l'Abbé Prévost. Abbé is a title, it means abbot, so you can either say the Abbot Prévost or just Abbot Prévost. Slowly, it would be l'Abbé or Abbé Prévost. And in English, it's either l'Abbé Prévost, Abbé Prévost, or you can say the Abbé Prévost. And he wrote Manon Lescaut. Manon Lescaut. Manon Lescaut. Voltaire. 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 Pierre Choderlos de Laclos. Pierre Choderlos de Laclos. Pierre Choderlos de Laclos. That's not even his full name, guys. His full name is Pierre Ambroise François Choderlos de Laclos. He's the guy who wrote Dangerous Liaisons. François-René de Chateaubriand. François-René de Chateaubriand. François-René de Chateaubriand, but in both English and French, most of the time, you just call him Chateaubriand. Stendhal. 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 Charles Baudelaire. Charles Baudelaire. Charles Baudelaire or Charles Baudelaire. And he wrote Les Fleurs du Mal. Les Fleurs du Mal. Les Fleurs du Mal, which translates to The Flowers of Evil, but even in English it's normally published under the French title. Now we have the father-son team of Alexandre Dumas père and Alexandre Dumas fils. Père means father and fils means son. They don't have senior and junior in French like we do in English. They just say the dad and the son. So slowly that would be Alexandre Dumas père or fils. Yes, that word is pronounced fils. Alexandre Dumas père, Alexandre Dumas fils. Honoré de Balzac. Honoré de Balzac. Honoré de Balzac. His massive, 50-book-long series is called La Comédie Humaine. La Comédie Humaine. La Comédie Humaine. One of the books in that series is Père Goriot. Père Goriot. Père Goriot. And another is Eugénie Grandet. Eugénie Grandet. Eugénie Grandet. Gustave Flaubert. Gustave Flaubert. Gustave Flaubert, who of course wrote Madame Bovary. Madame Bovary. Madame Bovary. Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo, who of course wrote Les Misérables, Les Misérables, Les Misérables, and Notre-Dame de Paris. Notre-Dame de Paris. In English, this is normally published under the title The Hunchback of Notre Dame, but if you wanted to refer to the French title, you could say Notre Dame de Paris. Do not say Notre Dame de Paris. Émile Zola. Émile Zola. Émile Zola. And he wrote Thérèse Raquin, Thérèse Raquin, Thérèse Raquin, and Germinal. Germinal. Germinal or Germinal, I guess, maybe. No, that one sounds weird. Stick with Germinal. Guy de Maupassant. Guy de Maupassant. Guy de Maupassant. Jules Verne. Jules Verne. Jules Verne. Théophile Gautier. Théophile Gautier. Théophile Gautier. He wrote Mademoiselle de Maupin. Mademoiselle de Maupin. Mademoiselle de Maupin. Anatole France. Anatole France. Anatole France. Marcel Proust. Marcel Proust. Marcel Proust, who of course wrote À la recherche de ton perdu. À la recherche de ton perdu. À la recherche de ton perdu. Alain-Fournier. 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 Colette. 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 And she wrote Chérie, 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 as well as Gigi, Gigi. And in English, you can either say Gigi or Gigi. And now we're finally getting to the author of The Little Prince, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Albert Camus. Albert Camus. Albert Camus or Albert Camus. Jean-Paul Sartre. Jean-Paul Sartre. Sorry. This one's pretty hard to do in English, so you might hear Jean-Paul Sartre, Jean-Paul Sartre, Jean-Paul Sartre. Just do your best. Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir. You may also hear Simone de Beauvoir, but that sounds very weird to me. Françoise Sagan. Françoise Sagan. Françoise Sagan. It's very important that you say the S at the end of Françoise, because that's what makes it a female name as opposed to the male name, François. She wrote Bonjour Tristesse. Bonjour Tristesse. Bonjour Tristesse. And now we will wrap things up with two different Marguerites. Marguerite Duras. Marguerite Duras. Marguerite Duras. And Marguerite Yourcenar. Marguerite Yourcenar. Marguerite Yourcenar. If you stayed and watched all the way to the end, I give you a round of applause. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you with a video where I actually talk about books as opposed to just say names over and over again real soon.